It's a weird one today. We've got the February breeze, but the spring weather has made an appearance. As for us, we are in need of a better performance than Tuesday. It really would be nice. A Saturday 3 PM kickoff at home as well. After the week I've had, I'm glad we're at home, to be honest. It's been a mentally and physically draining week, and if we can't win today, then we don't deserve to go up. Well, not sit fourth at the minute. Well, our opponents, their fans don't even like them at the moment. Tranmere are not in good form. They haven't been for several months. They've wanted Nigel Atkins removed from the manager's position for quite a while. Notts have won 8 of the last 11. I think that's the form, or 8 of the last 12, one of them. Be nice if we could get some players back from injury today. If we want to get promoted, we've got to be winning these games. We've got a good record against the teams near the bottom this season as well, so hopefully that continues. I'll be at the Nest in a minute, but I thought I'll go and get Wimbledon Fleetwood tickets first. Go on Notts, go on you guys. Let's do this. Right, so the team news is out, and Jacob Bedeau thankfully is restored back to the starting 11 after he was out of the Colchester game because of an impact injury. Will Jarvis gets his first start for Notts as well. We genuinely have no excuses today. These have scored the least amount of goals in the league. They have the worst away record. They've only picked up 8 points away from home all season. Not a great start by Notts. We've barely got control of the ball, and there was our first chance through Jacob Bedeau. Shot from about 20 yards out, it went over the bar. It's a very slow start by Notts. We need to get a grip of it a bit more, get the ball down and play our game, because at the minute we haven't been able to. Alex Maxwell, a really good save there to keep the score level. Tranmere had all the time in the world to get that ball in, and then the header as well.
How slow that is though, when Frank gets.
The urgency, the lack of urgency from Tuesday is carried on. Where is the mentality? People have got a right to be annoyed at that half, because it was absolutely atrocious. There's no other way of putting it. It's not good enough. We can't string 2 passes together. The press is not good enough. Waltzing through our midfield like we're not even there. They're doing the basics a lot better than we are. Our first touch is going to Mars all the time. We've been slightly better this half. I don't think we could have got any worse. Jarvis has received the ball a few times, and so has Gordon, but nothing's coming off. Gordon had to go all the way back then because nobody was offering support to him. He's been looking for the 1-2 all game with Palmer, and that was the first time we got offered it, and then he didn't give it him back. Palmer didn't give the ball back to Gordon, is what I'm saying. I think Bedeau's been by far our best player, in my opinion. Like, not just defensively, but in attack, he's trying to bring the ball out from the back all the time, and trying to just basically get the attackers and shove them forward, say get forward. Is it a game for my Traore? Right, I think we're talked up now with Shatter and Traore. Traore's on for Grant. Their player just hit out at Whittaker and only got a yellow for it, so not sure about that one. But every single promotion rival is winning. Crew won the early kick-off, Vale have won, Walsall won. Or say Vale are winning, Walsall won earlier, Bradford are winning, Donny are winning, Wimbledon are winning, and we're not winning. Yes, Charlie! We have been so poor, but my word, when you need to get a result, and you need to find a way, and we have gone ahead in the 80th minute through Charlie Whittaker, and that's what happens. That's what happens when you run into space with the ball and shoot. County. Great ball in by Cerula. He took his time getting the cross in. Jatta's header hit the bar, and then he completely missed. He completely missed it on his second chance, and then when he was laying on the floor, he just like stuck his foot at it and it rolled in. Oh, that was hilarious. Tranmere really should have got something from this game as well. We're going to be asking each other, how we're 2-0 up, but how did we get to this stage after being so poor for so long? But you know, sometimes you just got to find a way to win. Oh, I think it was Christian Dennis who got the goal back for Tranmere. Where's 7 come from? 3 points, but that was probably the most important and best thing about it, to be honest. We didn't play well at all. I think Jacob Badot and Alex Bass were our standout players. I thought them two had good games, but overall as a team performance, poor, very poor. Good teams do find a way to win even when they're not playing well, and we did that, but my word, that performance was very, very unconvincing. And we've had quite a few of them unconvincing performances this season, and I think I've seen that performance too many times. Just like I said against Colchester, and something that did carry on from the Colchester game was the lack of urgency in us going forward, or in our pressing as well. It was very disappointing, and what was really frustrating in the first half is the amount of times we lost the second ball. Tranmere were first at every second ball in the first half, near enough, and they should have gone in at least 2-0 ahead with the chances they had. The only ones I can remember us having are a Jacob Badot shot from long range that went over the bar. We might have had another one as well, but it's been a few days now and I can't really remember. But I definitely remember that Badot shot. But yes, that first half performance wasn't good enough. And I think Stuart Maynard gave one of his best ever interviews as a Notts gaffer, whether post-match, pre-match or post-match. He and the players realised how poor it was, and that it wasn't good enough, it was shown at the end when we usually do the fist pumps in front of the cop. We didn't do that. We called it off because we know it wasn't a performance. It wasn't good enough. The performance wasn't good enough, and it was not worth doing them. But I look at that and think, yes, okay, maybe we have got the mentality needed. But then I watch us in games and realise we've got zero urgency and we've got no zip about us. We are slowing our intensity, and I think we have been slowing our intensity in the last few games, ever since that Port Vale second half, and maybe the Carlisle and Bromley games as well. We've just been a bit slow on the ball, where there's been no pace to our passing. It's not just like get out of feet, pass it, run with the ball, and that's another thing. Running with the ball into open space. Nobody did it a lot during the game, and ironically enough, the first time someone did do it, which was Charlie Whittaker, we scored from it. And I think, have we really got the mentality? Because sometimes, and quite a few times over the season, it's, oh, that'll do. There's no ruthlessness to us. Like, we should have comfortably beaten Gillingham. Like, we were 2-0 up, we were cruising, we could have had more, and it was like, oh, it doesn't matter if we miss a chance because we've got that 2-0 buffer already. And it shouldn't be like that. It should be, no, we're gonna go on and score third and a fourth and more and everything. I remember against Carlisle was it Carlisle or Colchester? Well, Colchester we scored the early goal. Against Carlisle we took the lead and then we stopped. And against Colchester we got the early goal and then we stopped. And there's been a few games this season we should have won by more and we haven't. Harrogate at home, Accrington at home. 3 points, absolutely the most important thing. But it's not sustainable to keep playing like we are at the moment and us keep expecting to get results from it, because it's going to catch up to you eventually. It has done before in the past for Notts, and it will do now. And that is going to be the difference between the playoffs and automatic promotion. And if we get into the playoffs with our record against our fellow promotion contenders, it's not even worth doing. The thing that's going to stop us achieving automatic promotion, or just promotion in general, is our results against the other promotion contenders, our inconsistent intensity, our ruthless mentality that we don't really have, and injuries, because the injuries are getting a bit ridiculous. We do have some players returning for this weekend's game against Fleetwood, I think, which is good to see. And but we've really got to start picking up now. Do we want this? How much do we want it? Let's ask ourselves, let's look at ourselves in the mirror and go, how much do we want this? How much do we want to win automatic promotion to League One? Because you've got the chance here to conclude the 10-year redemption arc. 2014-15, 10 seasons ago, we dropped out of League One. We haven't been back since. In that time, we've spent 4 seasons in League Two, went down. 4 seasons in the National League, went up. This is our 2nd season back in League Two now. You can complete the 10-year redemption arc. Stand up and be counted, because this is where it's going to get really tough. If you've enjoyed the vlog, give it a like, comment down below your thoughts on the game. Stay subscribed if you're subscribed. Subscribe if you're new. Be safe, be champions, and as always, toodaloosh.